Let's get you up to speed on some of the other stories developing this afternoon. The federal government is failing to protect our kids from tobacco. In its annual report, the American Lung Association gave the feds an F for tobacco regulation, largely based on the failure to ban flavored products. Youth vaping remains at epidemic proportions, with more than 1 in 4 high school students and 1 in 10 middle schoolers reporting e-cigarette use. The government did receive an A for raising the federal minimum age for sale of tobacco products to 21. 2 people were arrested after firefighters found human remains in their West Phoenix home. Firefighters were initially called out to the home after receiving reports of smoke. The medical examiner is now trying to identify the remains and the cause of death. Both suspects are also being investigated for child abuse. Last week, Arizona's Department of Child Safety removed 3 children from that home. The man found guilty of shooting a DPS trooper has been sentenced to more than 80 years in prison. Ramon Bueno shot Trooper James Casey in the face during a traffic stop in 2014. Casey survived but had to undergo 17 surgeries. He has since recovered and retired from the force. Casey says he was happy with the sentence.
He'll never walk out of prison, and that's kind of what my goal was. So I was very pleased with that sentence.
Scottsdale police officers shot and killed a man outside the Honor Health Scottsdale Osborne Medical Center last night. Investigators say the man showed up at the emergency room with a rifle and started making threats. Hospital security guards were able to wrestle the rifle away from the man. According to investigators, shots were fired after the man approached officers with a knife. Police are now looking into why the man was at the hospital in the first place. Some incredible video coming out of Los Angeles. Firefighters and rescue helicopters carried more than a dozen people to safety after a high-rise caught fire. 8 people were hurt, including a 3-month-old baby. Fire crews say the building was not fitted with automatic sprinklers, something that was not required back in the early 60s when the building was built. The LA fire chief says he is incredibly proud of his team for how quickly they knocked that fire down. And the Senate impeachment trial entered a new phase today. Senators now have a chance to write down questions for the president's legal team and House managers. Each side will get 8 hours to ask questions over the next 2 days, and then the debate over witness testimony begins. And now you're up to speed.